For businesses looking to expand, enter new markets, or gain a competitive edge, mergers and acquisitions, often referred to as M&A, can be powerful strategies for creating value and driving growth. Whether a company is acquiring a competitor, merging with a complementary business, or being acquired by a larger entity, M&A deals offer an opportunity to scale operations, increase market share, and unlock synergies. However, M&A transactions are complex and require careful planning, negotiation, and execution to ensure success. In this video, we'll explore how mergers and acquisitions create value for businesses, the key steps involved in executing a deal, and the critical factors that can determine whether an M&A transaction delivers long-term success. Why consider mergers and acquisitions? There are several reasons why companies pursue mergers and acquisitions, but the ultimate goal is typically to enhance value for shareholders and stakeholders. Here are some of the most common motivations for engaging in M&A activity. 1. Accelerated growth. Organic growth can take time, requiring businesses to build their customer base, develop new products, or expand operations slowly. An acquisition or merger allows a company to achieve rapid growth by immediately gaining access to new markets, customers, and capabilities. For example, if a company wants to enter a new geographic region, acquiring an established local business provides instant market access and a ready-made customer base. Similarly, merging with a company that offers complementary products or services can allow both businesses to cross-sell to each other's customers and expand their offerings. 2. Synergies and cost savings. M&A transactions often create value by generating synergies. The combined company is worth more than the two individual entities separately. Synergies can come from a variety of sources, including cost reductions, operational efficiencies, and revenue enhancements. For instance, two companies merging may be able to consolidate back-office operations, reduce redundant staff, negotiate better supplier contracts, or streamline production processes, resulting in significant cost savings. These synergies often lead to increased profitability and a stronger competitive position in the market. Diversification. Acquiring or merging with a company in a different industry or market can help businesses diversify their revenue streams, reducing reliance on a single product or geographic market. This can make the company more resilient to market fluctuations and economic downturns. For example, if a company is heavily reliant on a specific industry that is facing decline, acquiring a business in a growing sector can provide stability and growth potential. Diversification can also help businesses manage risk and navigate changes in consumer demand or regulatory environments. Increased market share. M&A can provide companies with the opportunity to increase their market share by acquiring a competitor or a complementary business. This allows companies to eliminate competition, strengthen their position in the market, and benefit from economies of scale. In industries where market share is critical to pricing power and competitive advantage, acquiring competitors or merging with industry players can result in greater control over pricing, distribution, and customer relationships. Steps in a potentially successful M&A deal. While M&A transactions offer significant potential benefits, they also require meticulous planning and execution to ensure success. Here are the key steps involved in an M&A transaction: strategic planning. The first step in any M&A deal is to develop a clear strategic rationale for the transaction. This involves identifying the specific goals the company hopes to achieve through the merger or acquisition, such as expanding into new markets, increasing market share, or gaining access to new technologies or capabilities. The strategic rationale will guide the entire M&A process, ensuring that the deal aligns with the company's long-term objectives. Companies should also conduct a thorough assessment of their own financial and operational capacity to ensure they are ready to take on the challenges of a merger or acquisition. Identifying targets. Once the strategic rationale is in place, the next step is to identify potential acquisition targets or merger partners. This requires extensive research to find companies that align with the buyer's goals and offer the right mix of financial health, market position, and strategic fit. Key factors to consider when evaluating targets include the target company's financial performance, market share, product or service offerings, and cultural compatibility. It's also essential to assess whether the target company has strong management and operational processes in place to support a successful integration. Due diligence. Due diligence is a critical phase in the M&A process, involving a thorough investigation of the target company's financials, legal standing, operations, and market position. The goal is to uncover any potential risks or liabilities that could impact the success of the transaction. During due diligence, companies should examine financial statements, legal contracts, intellectual property, customer and supplier relationships, and any pending litigation. It's important to work with experienced financial, legal, and operational advisors to ensure that all aspects of the target company are thoroughly vetted. Deal structuring and negotiation. Once due diligence is complete and both parties are satisfied with the findings, the next step is to structure the deal. This involves determining the financial terms of the transaction, including the purchase price, payment structure, cash, stock, or a combination, and any contingencies or performance targets. Negotiating the deal structure can be complex, as both parties will want to maximize value while minimizing risk. It's essential to have skilled negotiators and legal advisors on both sides to ensure that the terms of the deal are fair and in the best interest of both companies. Integration. After the deal is signed, the final, and often most challenging phase of an M&A transaction is integration. This involves combining the operations, systems, and cultures of the two companies into a single cohesive entity. Successful integration requires careful planning, clear communication, and strong leadership. Companies should develop an integration plan that addresses key issues such as employee retention, operational changes, and systems consolidation. It's also important to communicate transparently with employees, customers, and stakeholders to ensure a smooth transition. Key factors for success. While M&A offers tremendous potential for value creation, not all deals succeed. The following factors can significantly impact the success of an M&A transaction: cultural alignment. One of the most common reasons for M&A failure is a lack of cultural alignment between the two companies. Even if the financials and strategic fit are perfect, cultural differences can lead to friction, employee dissatisfaction, and operational inefficiencies. Companies can assess cultural compatibility early in the M&A process and develop strategies to align values, leadership styles, and workplace practices. Fostering a positive and collaborative culture is essential to integrating teams and ensuring long-term success. Strong leadership. Strong leadership is critical to guiding the company through the M&A process and ensuring that the integration is successful. Leaders must be able to communicate a clear vision for the combined company, address employee concerns, and make tough decisions about organizational structure, personnel, and operations. Clear integration plan. The integration process is often where M&A deals falter. Without a clear and well-executed integration plan, companies may struggle with operational inefficiencies, communication breakdowns, and employee turnover. A successful integration plan should outline specific goals, timelines, and responsibilities for each aspect of the integration. It should also include clear metrics for measuring progress and success, as well as a plan for addressing any challenges that arise. Conclusion. Mergers and acquisitions can be powerful tools for creating value and driving growth, but they require careful planning, due diligence, and execution to succeed. By identifying the right targets, conducting thorough due diligence, negotiating fair terms, and developing a clear integration plan, companies can maximize the value of their M&A transactions and set the stage for potential long-term success. Whether the goal is to enter new markets, gain market share, or unlock synergies, M&A can provide businesses with the opportunity to scale, innovate, and compete in today's dynamic marketplace. To explore your options in M&A, contact business exit strategy expert Matheau Stout today.